There you are, dwarf. Come here.
Oh yeah, you found him. Oh my gosh.
Failed though.
And you found... That's funny. I'm gonna backstab you. Come here, failure. Crap.
Well, that's to be expected. It is a freaking gobble. Hello, folks. Welcome to another Total War Co-op. I'm Black Templar, and I'm joined by...
Hello, I am Gladiator. Or Ink Knight, what do you want to call me?
And today, we're hoping to crump some orcs and undead. Well, I've already started my war on crumping the undead, because I have killed the bonies.
The bony boys.
Trophy. I love how the orcs just name things like, oh, bonies, or spikies, or pinkskins. Yeah, really, some imagination with names.
They're not... I mean, they have some... I mean, they're not like Blizzard where you can barely speak what the heck they're trying to make.
Yeah, true.
Oh
I'll
yeah,
argue with that.
I'm Blizzard. I know how to say things. It's like, okay.
Anyhow, to create the state of play for those who have missed the video too, currently I am fighting the undead while my partner in crime is clumping some orcs in the mountains below.
Yep, I'm fighting, what's the faction called? Skull Crag. So, Skull Crag has a good chunk of the bottom underneath, Black's Empire. A lot of the Badlands, is definitely under his control, and now it needs to be under Eshin control, so that is something I'm trying to conquer as we speak. This is level 3.
Yep.
What kind of garrison? Oh yeah, that's going to be an auto-resolve right there. It's probably want to not say it like that, because I have a lot of Skaven slaves, so let's just jump straight into it and start killing some stuff, and probably go straight into a battle, because it's going to be, never mind, it doesn't matter, it's going to be straight auto-resolve. I thought it would be a little bit worse. Maybe the, Plague Claw Catapults made it to the tipping point for me to win that. That numbers.
Yep. But while we're talking about bestial people, there's been some good news for you, isn't there?
Yeah, granted, what is today? Because our recordings are way behind for when it's released. Today, of the recording, is June 5th. Alright, so the reason why I say the day is because, like I said, our recordings are done in the past, but when we upload it, but yesterday, or the day before, or whatever, Warhammer 2, announced some new DLC. It's the last DLC for Warhammer 2, and I love my Beastmen, mainly because of Minotaurs. So, it's quite a delight to see an update, for my Beastmen, and we get the Brass Bull, Turox. So.
Yep, you've waited a long time for them to get their update, and now they're finally getting it.
Well, I mean, flipping, they were released originally, and, it's like they really need, like, some bad updates, because they start, like, back when Warhammer 3 first came out, the Beastmen were like, what's the word? Underdeveloped, there you go. It was that bad. It was disgusting. But yeah.
Funny thing is, this is the Lizard Man's third update patch, like upgrade, like they've had 3 on the 3 in different times.
Yeah, they got Tic-Tac-Toe, which is free. They got what's his name? The Albino Saurus. Krokgar. They got the Croxagore, what's his name? I forget his name. Nikali or something? Not Nikali, but yeah.
I've never seen a faction get multiple updates in any game in my life, and that is just shows either that faction is so badly undeveloped, or they need so many nerfs or buffs to try and balance them.
Well, what I'm hoping for the Beastmen, obviously, number one, the Beastmen itself is like absolute, like they're not trash. They still have some competitive nature to some factions and whatnot, but they're very underdeveloped, and they need a lot of tools. Like, this is my prediction. Like I said, this is June 5th. The Beastmen will be released on July 14th, which is 5 weeks. So I'm very happy. It gives me something to play before Warhammer 3. Besides, of course, our campaign and whatnot. But the Beastmen, like, I'm expecting a Gorgon. I'm at least expecting a Gorgon. That's definitely the biggest thing. Like, and the thing is, the Lizard, they're probably gonna get a big guy or two, and the Beastman definitely needs that. I'll love to see a Jabber Slice. Hopefully I said that right. The word's kind of confusing to say, but that's another big creature. They need a Halberd Pestigore. That'll be really good for them to have. But we'll have to see if they get that or not. And
Well, only time.
go ahead.
Only time will tell on that. Only time will tell on all that. But I'm gonna be honest. I mean, it is surprising that the Beastmen, like all the last ones for the Warhammer 2, you know, DLC thing, which is surprised me. I thought it was gonna be something like a Chaos would get the last one before that huge update that they're getting in Warhammer 3.
Well, yeah, I don't think they're getting an update because of Warhammer 3. Now I do say in Warhammer 3 that they will get a like with the Beastmen getting a huge update as it is. The Horde factions like Chaos, they're gonna get an update with it, or something similar to it. But definitely, like I said, the Beastmen needed it. I hope they make the faction way more fun than what it is. I hope they remove the way of the Beastmen where you play whack-a-mole across the entire map. Oh, you destroy the city? Great. Now someone else is gonna settle it. Okay, now go play whack-a-mole to get them out of it. It's like, really? I don't want to do that. I want to go murder everything and not have to worry about what's going to be behind me when I get done killing everything, you know?
Makes sense.
So it's pretty frustrating in that manner. What else I want to build? Make diamonds. But yeah, flipping. Like I said, I expect to see some Gorgon, maybe a Jabber Slice. I'm hoping to see both of them. That'll be amazing. I want as much stuff as I possibly can get, because the Beastmen still have so much stuff they can add to it. I expect their army to be fully fledged out for this upcoming update, because they say it's a huge update, you know?
Oh yeah, I mean we'll have to wait and see when it comes out, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do get fleshed out, because I mean the last thing I think Create Assembly wants to do is to go back to the old factions. They want to focus on the new ones.
Yeah, well, I mean, if they're going to update... Well, they need to update the old factions because there's power creep and everything. If you don't update the old factions, they become super weak, very boring. There's only like one faction they released at launch that is complete, that they don't even have to worry about doing anything else on, because they are a finished faction, and that's probably Kimry. Kimry...
Yeah.
Got all the big things that they needed. All the constructs. They have all the skeleton warriors, and tomb guardians that they need. What else? Like, if we look at the orcs originally launched, they were good when they were launched, but in Warhammer 2, compared to the factions, they were nowhere near as good. And then they got their update, and it's like, oh man, they're powerful again. So you see the power creep when it comes to the multiplayer and single player of how the game works and whatnot. And Beastmen, like, we played Beastmen for one of our trial campaigns that we attempted to record twice, and like they get crumped so quickly in certain times. It's like, wow, this feels bad. This sucks. And it's not fun. I mean, if you get a decent army going, you still can't do anything, because the enemies that you fight, say for example humans or orcs or dwarves, if you get into a fight with them and you're Beastmen, and you're just one faction out in the middle of nowhere just trying to destroy stuff, you're going to get destroyed, because they're going to send like 3 armies to kill you. Because it takes at least 3 armies to kill you, because you have high tier units. And even then, like, sometimes like 2 stacks. But they're missing, like I said, they're missing so many tools when it comes to fighting and doing stuff within multiplayer or single player. Which, yes, single player can kind of tweak some of the tools that the Beastmen have. And one thing that they definitely need to do to update is allow Malagor the Dark Omen to fly. They need to give him the toggle ability to fly. He has wings! He flies in the tabletop, don't he? Let him fly!
Malagor, I'm not 100% sure, because I never ran into him in Fantasy, but yeah, we've got a fight now.
Oh yeah, you get to fight flipping the undead. Wow, that's actually pretty decent undead right there. Okay, I mean, you got two decent armies with your WOG and whatnot, so... Alright, you fighting this, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, we'll get back to the Beastman stuff later, and my explanations of the Beastman and the updates of the multiplayer and whatnot, and how it affects single-player campaign and whatnot. And we still don't even know what the units look like either, so... yeah, let's get through this.
True.
Give me the Doom Divers. I'm gonna cut through my little snips of diving in, doing damage and stuff, like I always do, and yeah, they got Regiment of Renowns. And it's been a few weeks since we last played. Maybe I can shoot it pretty decently.
Yep. Alright, my trolls have made it to the gates.
Oh yeah, got some
Now,
duels.
patrol while they were busy
Oh, and there's another one. Kaboom! Yeah. Well, I mean... Oh, I hit the little tip! I hit the tip! But, yeah, the goals are... I mean, they're not horrible in this. They actually have decent... Like, they have poison, so... that's not bad.
found my trolls are attacking the renowned unit.
Got some skellies. And I'm gonna hit all these guys right here. Kaboom!
Okay, the trolls have now got their hands on the grave guard for now until my forces show up.
Oh, I got a horse too.
Oh yeah, but I mean this area is turned to a rugby scrum. Quick.
Oh, there you go. I'm killing horses. And boom.
Trolls are taking a pounding, but there's not much I can do about that. Reasons, because I've just
Stop regenerating. There's a start.
Yep. Alright, the tide is now starting to fall. I was just one that was shouting. I was like, drunk?
Kinda like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Wow! Oh, I got him. Boom! No! They juked me! I went right through him. Leader.
Enemy lords,
Boom.
decisive victory. And right, there was decisive victory. Oh, he'll go to Essen and then he'll head to I'm tempted to go to Castle Tankfroth, but I don't want to at the moment because I want to get all my pieces together to ready to start beating his skull in. Now,
You gotta kill him again.
yep. Up there you are, dwarf. Come here.
Oh yeah, you found him. Oh my gosh.
Failed though.
And you found... That's funny. I'm gonna backstab you. Come here, failure. Crap.
Well, that's to be expected. It is a freaking gobble.
Let me see my assassin up there to go kill him. If you can't kill him, I will.
Right, here we go.
But you might be able to do it before that.
Yep. Oh yeah, I was doing immune presence.
Hey,
Well,
my
I
rat
could-
can kill a bunch of dinos. He can definitely kill a dwarf.
Yep.
So what does this guy even have?
I'm gonna go with the boys. So
Yeah.
that means I got more missile strength.
Big boss. Squeak hopper.
And my shaman's also got to level up.
Ooh, they have Snarling Wagon. That's a very strong army.
Oh yeah, if I can get them.
No, I wasn't
If I
talking about
get
yours.
the-
There's an orc army I'm looking at. His name is Shifty Gut Stabber.
Yep.
His army has a great shaman, and I think he's on a spider. No, he's on a wolf. He has a black orc big boss. He has 4 orc biggins. He has 2 orc boys, 2 orc or 2 Night Goblin Archers, Boar Boys. He has Night Goblin Squid Hoppers, some Goblin Wolf Chariots, some Trolls, and 2 River Trolls, and a Snotling Pump Wagon. It's actually pretty nasty.
Ooh, that is pretty brutal.
And he has a Big Boss, some Orc Biggins, Orc Boys, and Goblin Archers for the garrison that's already inside.
Master Assassin.
Well, so see how you're gonna play this one.
I'm gonna kill him. That's what I'm gonna do.
Green things, fools, ratkins.
But I'm
Alright.
assuming though you're
Let's
gonna wait till all your
assassinate the Orc, Big Boss with my assassin. Kill, stab,
That could work.
murder, yes. Successful. Backstab is
I mean,
my
come on.
business.
What now?
I mean, come on, you're a clan Eshin. If you can't assassinate someone, there is something horrifically gone wrong.
Well, I mean, it still involved rolls, I believe, too.
True, but you would think though, because they are trained assassins.
They are. If it was like that was a fairly decent assassin as well. But if it was like Skarsnik, and well, granted Skarsnik can't do the action, but he would perform it very, very well. Like it should be an automatic success if Skarsnik does it. Which, like I said, he wouldn't do it because the game wouldn't allow it.
I know that sucks. I mean, you would think because he is the master assassin, you think, well, that's his job.
Yep. All right, let's kill him. Yeah, I'll resolve it. But yeah, back to what I was saying about the Beastmen, though. So the Beastmen, they have decent units overall. I lost some clan rats, and that's it. I'm not sad about that. But yeah, the Beastmen, they have Minotaurs, which is really good. They have Chaos. What you want to call it? Dang, Chaos Spawn. Dang, I couldn't think of it at all. Something I'm taking guesses here. Because obviously it might be released when this video comes out, but I guess for me there was a leaked bit of Warhammer 3. There was marked Minotaurs for Khorne. So yes, you heard me right. So I'm thinking there might be some marked creatures for the Beastmen, like maybe marked Bestigors. Because I mean, the Warhammer mods, they have already marked Bestigors. They have Wargors. They have Wargors might be a new legendary lord. Well, not really legendary lord, but a hero. You might see Wargors. We might see more mounts for the Beastmen, because that would be something really big for the Beastmen to have. Because right now the biggest thing that you can mount with is just chariots, and that's kind of lame.
That's true. I mean, we'll have to wait and see when it comes out, because we already know that Khorne is coming to Warhammer 3 along with his siblings, because they're apparently coming as well.
Yeah.
I mean, Bloodthirster is pretty much an indication Khorne is on the way, so I think the marks will show up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it just makes sense since Warhammer 3 has like all the Chaos factions coming in, so it just makes sense to see the Beastmen, like the final DLC before Warhammer 3. It just makes sense. Like, I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it could have potential, like really cool, unique features to it, you know?
Oh yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
And
But, yeah.
something else to put up on it. We could talk about the Skaven as well. Well, not Skaven, but flipping Lizardman, Oxyotl. He's joining for the Lizardman, and for what I've heard about him, he's really like big for the Lizardman, like really good. He was like stuck in the warp for thousands of years and was able to kill chaos within their own realms, and he lived through all that. Like that's big, dude. That's actually pretty cool.
Explains why he's so messed up though.
Well, you tell everyone about the lore about him, anyways. Like, at least the lore that you do know.
I don't know much about him, to be honest with you. He's one of those characters that's very niche. He's very, like, I'm gonna put it, you don't know much about him. He's a bit of an enigma.
Yeah.
I don't know much about him because the problem with that guy is he's one of those characters that's very, low key.
Yeah, but yeah,
Does-
he's supposed to be really powerful too, right? Like for lore
Supposed to
wise.
be, but lore-wise, he's supposed to be powerful. But a lot of lore for Lizardmen, reality-wise, it's basically most of the battles with Clan Pestilence and the Great Sotek, you know, birth and the death of the Slan.
I got you. But heck, I mean,
Like,
flipping. What do you think that the Lizardman is going to get? Obviously, they're going to get like a new Chameleon Skink unit because that was with Oxyotl when he was in the Chaos Warps. He did have some skinks with him.
yep. Probably see some chameleon skins. Probably a couple of extra like troop choices, and that'll probably be it. Because the thing about the Lizardmen is they're already a complete army. It's just I think it's just little niggling bits they're just bringing in.
What was that one unit? Like, it's kind of similar to a Conosaurus, but it like shoots out poison spines. What was that?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember those guys. I usually don't see them on the tabletop. The funny thing about Lizardmen, right, in the tabletop. Now, I don't know what other people used to play with Lizardmen, but the ones I did see, I rarely saw any big monster creatures. They usually go with this is the usually field they go with. They go with rows and rows and rows of Saurai, a couple of like skinks, flank and harass, and a few cold ones, the cold one knights.
Yeah.
And then just a couple, and then one unit of which is usually either a Stegodon with lots of like skinks shooting, or the artillery Stegodon.
I got you.
But 9 out of 10 it was usually the Stegodon on the with the skinks like using blowpipes because you get like 6 or 7 shots off.
Mm-hmm. And
But if you
already heard what I said about what the Beastman's definitely going to get for the upcoming DLC. What else do you think they're going to get, or do you agree with some of the things I said, like the Gorgon, Gyro Slice?
I agree they've got to get more units because there has been a lot of complaints that they are well underpowered for what they are. I mean,
Yeah.
lore-wise, they're meant to be this rampaging, like, bestial group that's just going around rampaging in the countryside. And speaking of the Beastmen, there's some interesting happened at this. Now, this is going back a bit, guys, but we had a thing called Skullfest.
Yep.
Games Workshop doing a whole games, and in Vermintide, we're going to get the Wood Elves and the Beastmen in it.
Well, you talking about Vermintide too? Well, the Beastman was already in it, and there was a Wood Elf already in it. We're getting like the Sister of the Thorn. That's what it is.
Yep. Which is the Mage class, I believe.
It's like a mage class for the Wood Elf. It's a Wood Elf person. That's what it is, man.
Oh, Manfred's attacking.
Is he attacking you?
Yep, he's doing a siege. Well, that's good because that gives me time to assault the garrison. You little shit. All right. You want to pick a fight?
You're assaulting the garrison, you little piece of garbage.
All right.
He's like punching the jaws, like, good shot. Now it's my turn.
Yep. Now,
Let's crop
yep.
some
I'll
kids.
put a boss tent here. Right. This should be fun.
Manfred's just going straight at you, bro.
Yep, which
if
I
you
want.
kill the leadership, just straight up kill him.
Yep, but that's why I'm bringing out all my spinny dudes to cause a bit of mischief.
Oh yeah, that is something. Ooh, boom.
Okay, you two, take care of the Black Knight.
Well, boom! That was a big hit. Oh, dang it. Oh, I killed like 5 or 6 of them. I guess it's gonna be a zombie mash. Oh, I killed a Grimgor.
Bloody hell, we
Oh my gosh!
Black
There's flipping Black Knights on me! Ah!
I can't do anything about the Black Knights. That's the problem. They're fast cavalry. But I can shoot them down because they're nearly dead.
Run!
They've got a hold of all guys, so they're keeping him. There we go. I've just gotten the Black Knights off you.
Sort of. They're running back. They're running back.
Fast! Running! Moving
I got my crews off of it. Alright, just run faster than the archers.
fast! Running! Moving fast! Running! Moving fast! Running!
Running!
Moving fast!
Alright, finally, one Volkite is dead.
I'm dead. What?
Alright, the reinforcements are here to help you, even though I'm not in control. The AI is.
Yep, but at least they're now they can finish up the job. For wow!
Kill him! Let's go! Leave it!
What? No, don't desync!
Moving!
Those armies are crumbling.
Running! Moving fast! Running! That's good!
Alright, they're down to 3, which I'm assuming. There's Manfred. Found them.
Oh,
Wounded.
it's all done for. We win.
Yeah, but at a cost though.
Not well. I mean, you lost 2 giants. Oh well.
Yeah. So that army won't be moving at all for a good long while. They'll be staying where they are until they recover.
Well, the goblins are fine. It's all
But-
good. Manfred pretty much just committed suicide.
Yep. I mean, I've got enough. Oh, Essence gone, which is good.
Yep, the
Now-
wood elves destroyed them.
That did me a big favor actually, because another undead's coming in. I don't know who that belongs to.
I got some orcs trying to do something. I'm gonna send my assassin to murder them.
Well, considering the fact I've had 3 battles today, so those who keep saying I don't get into much fights, well, this is what happens when you take some time to stop and prepare. This happens.
And here's the thing: you're in the mountains, all right. So it's gonna take you forever just to get through it, anyways.
Right. Let's get some fixing done, cause
Go fix it.
actually, yeah, control bonus.
But yeah,
Right,
continue on. Flipping. Let's talk about Torox, the brass bull. Oh.
Yep.
Anyways, the brass bull. If I actually get back into my game, is also known as the Slaughter Horn, the blood beast, also known as the Rarzan One. He's an almighty Minotaur chieftain. That's why I like him so much, because he's a Minotaur. He tells destruction across the lands from the Great Forest of. Can't even say that name. I'm actually reading the wiki because I want to say some lore and I don't have all the knowledge to say it.
Alright. Grimgor is on his way.
Grimgor to save the day. Grimgor to murder 'em all.
Good lord. There's a lot of wood elves here.
Yeah. But anyways,
Oh,
he's
hello. There's an Empire army here as well, and it's heavy gunned.
sounds like a good crumpin'. Just not right now, I guess.
Yep. Well, not right now, because one, I don't want to start a war with the Empire yet. I want to deal with I want to deal with those freaking undead first.
But yeah, anyways, Terox, he just loves destroying, straight up. It could be greenskins, humans. As long as he smells flesh on the battlefield, he's gonna go destroy anything. And he has not just war herds of gores and ungores. Well, heck, it says I'm just reading it. It's just talking about a whole bunch of different things. Granted, funny thing is, Torox actually died, and under the Scarlet Moon, he was reborn into the Brass Bull because of chaos. But granted, it's kind of funny because the reason like how he was reborn is because I think it was like Korn or one of the Chaos Gods really liked him. But since he bit off the head of the person that was trying, like the Herald, he gave him a bit of weakness in the brass flipping armor and whatnot, and that's his only weak point. So technically on the tabletop he can get insta kill, but it's like it requires you to roll like two or three sixes or something like that. I haven't played the tabletop with it, but that's some of the lore behind him. It's pretty interesting. Now let's assassinate.
Well, you should all learn a lesson here. Never piss off the Chaos Gods, because if you piss them off, expect backlash.
Well, but here's the thing: he got reborn and everything, even though he ripped off or he ate the head of the Herald. So
yeah, they reborn them because they want to make him suffer. That's too quick for him.
Nah, he wanted to do some murder and corn like that, and that's that's an army. I didn't want to do that. I want to look at this army.
Stop pushing it.
I'm not worried about that army. I got way better units.
Oh.
What now?
Oh yeah, and I can get some stuff. Let's get this guy. That's pretty good to have.
I think Katorum is in. Katorum is in a big show. I mean, you've got 3 stacks of circle in it.
Yeah, it's definitely in some deep doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Yep.
Alright, let's see
And
I
if
can
you think my constant battles in this episode isn't much, wait till we see next episode, which I'm certain we're going to be seeing Glad's little run of mayhem and chaos.
Nah, it's just gonna be a bunch of auto resolves. The orcs are weak.
Great victory!
I didn't say your orcs, I just said the orcs.
Don't disappoint me. Ruin the enemy.
I mean, look at this. just
Jeez.
one-way street, dude.
Well,
Hey, I just pretty much conquered all the Badlands.
to be fair, I mean, Skaven and the Goblins are the only 2 armies that could literally blanket the world twice over if they not stop fighting amongst themselves.
That is true. That is very true, because Skaven's literally
mean-
everywhere.
I mean, I think one scholar said, and I quote, "If the Skaven ever banded properly together, instead of infighting, they could have just overtaken the old world without much fuss."
Yeah, they could, like, if they weren't infighting, they can take over the world, yeah, like you said, without much hassle. They'll be destroying everything. Like, I mean, heck,
I mean, come on.
look at the Skaven under control of one person, which is me, and I already pretty much got most of the bottom half of the map. Well, not most of, but one fourth of the entire map. That's saying
It's not only that. It's not only that. I mean, if you look at the Skaven in general, like during the War of Lustria, Clan Pestilence had that place won. If Elizabeth did not contact their god, it would have been dead. They
Yeah.
even admitted that they would have been dead because they couldn't handle the numbers and the tactics.
Yeah, and that's the biggest thing about Skaven. They reproduce or repopulate very, very quickly. Probably the quickest one in Old World Warhammer.
The only one who could match them would be the Orcs. It's the same with the Orcs. If they ever got together and stopped infighting, they could have easily done the same thing.
And hey, flipping Grimgor almost did that though, didn't he?
A few times he has, but it's either he gets bored or it's just some cannon plot bullcrap that's
Yeah, a lot
comes
of
around
plot
and
armor. I
stuff.
mean, flipping Archeon. I'm gonna have to admit, him losing to Archeon after he beat Archeon one time, that kind of sucks. It's like, oh yeah, I won. Now I lose because of plot armor. Woo!
And like I said, I think the one where he kicks Archeon in the junk was one of the best writings because it was like it would make Grimgor look more of a badass and it made him look like a right sneaky kid and made him more powerful.
Oh yeah, but we'll speak more about that in the next episode. We should talk about Archeon versus Grimgor since you are playing that character. I know we talked about him a little bit, but I don't think we went into a lot of depth of that entire battle and whatnot and what came up to that battle. But that's definitely something for the next episode of this because we've been playing for long enough. So either way, thanks for watching. Take it easy. Go check out Black's channel in the description below. And if I'm on his channel, I'll be in his description as well. And we'll see all of you in the next Warhammer 2 video. Later!
Yeah.